Today's story is about a man who is a reflection of pure evil. His crimes were some of the most horrific crimes ever committed. He was the first serial killer of America. Hi there, welcome back to my channel Knowledge Noir, and in today's video let us know about Dr. Henry Howard Holmes or H.H. Holmes, the serial killer who built a murder castle. H.H. Holmes was born as Herman Webster Mudgett on May 16, 1861 in Gilmanton, New Hampshire, America. His father was a farmer and his mother was a teacher. Holmes' story started right from his childhood when his father died. This was the first time when Holmes experienced a dead body from so near. This was a turning point in Holmes' life that would entirely change his future. Holmes was a very intelligent and smart boy right from his childhood. At the age of 23, he completed his medicine studies from University of Michigan's Department of Medicine and Surgery and got a job in a hospital. He exhibited some peculiar behavior from an early age. Always interested in medicine, he allegedly trapped animals and performed surgery on them. Some accounts of his life even suggest that he killed a childhood playmate. He found dissecting classes to be very peaceful and relaxing. He also did many frauds from his early age. He was engaged in grave robbery to supply medical cadavers. He even used dead bodies to defraud life insurance companies several times in college. He started doing his medical practices upon the dead bodies stolen from the graveyard. This passion of Holmes would eventually turn him into a serial killer in the later part of his life. In 1886, Holmes moved to Chicago and took a job as a pharmacist under the name Dr. H.H. Holmes. Later on, he would purchase the store from its owner, Elizabeth Halton. But some accounts claim that Holmes had not purchased but instead fraudulently owned the store. Because after the purchase, no one had ever seen Halton. Holmes also purchased an empty plot across the street, where construction began in 1887 for a two-storied mixed-use building with apartments on the second floor and retail spaces, including a new drugstore on the first. He decided to use this building as a hotel, which would later become the Murder Castle. The house he built for himself, which would become known as Murder Castle, was equipped with secret passages, trapdoors, soundproof rooms, doors that could be locked from the outside, gas jets to asphyxiate victims, and a kiln to cremate the bodies. If you are liking this video so far, please consider subscribing to the channel and like this video. Now back to the video. Imagine you were in a hotel room where the bathroom door would lead to a stairway that leads to a dark room. You would again come upon a door here that can be opened from outside but not from the inside. The room would have no windows or ventilation. Then suddenly you would smell the smoke or gas and you are on the verge of losing your consciousness. Then you would come to realize that you are trapped in a murder castle and you have no way out. This was the scenario of the Murder Castle of H.H. Holmes. Holmes built the hotel to lure in tourists visiting the exposition in order to kill them and sell their skeletons to a nearby medical school. Holmes himself designed this building, including all the trapdoors and secret passages. He would change the building workers frequently so that no one would know the exact hidden traps of the building. In his confession, Holmes' usual murder method was by suffocation of his victims, an overdose of chloroform, overexposure to lighting gas fumes, trapped in an airless vault, to give some examples. Holmes also claimed to have used starvation and burning victims alive in his castle. Immediately after the completion of his hotel, he killed 8 people. These 8 people were used as guinea pigs by Holmes, wherein he would test the feasibility of his hotel traps. In the year 1893, during the World's Columbian Exposition, many tourists arrived in Chicago. He put advertisements of his hotel everywhere, showcasing the features of his hotel in order to lure tourists. He was successful in doing so, and all the rooms of his hotel were full. Therein, he would kill many people in his hotel. He also allegedly seduced and murdered a number of women, typically by becoming engaged to them and then killing them after securing control of their life savings. Holmes also required his employees to carry life insurance policies naming him as beneficiary so that he could collect money after he killed them. In 1893, Holmes was arrested for insurance fraud after a fire at his home, but he was soon released. He was again arrested later and tried in Philadelphia for the murder of Pitzel and was sentenced to death by hanging. Holmes confessed to 27 murders, but he later increased the total to more than 130, though some researchers have suggested that the real number exceeded 200. That's gonna do it for today. If you liked today's video, please like and share this video, subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notification to receive all future updates. I hope to meet you in the next one. Thanks for watching.